5:47, the New Checks Daily welcomes Sandra Dueck, policy analyst with the Chamber of Commerce. We're Talk Business 911, and you were at a luncheon today, but Homer Simpson wasn't there.
No Homer Simpson. Lots of good, intelligent
It's the only correlation I have with nuclear energy is Homer Simpson.
The Chamber of Peterborough Economic Development and the Cortha Manufacturers Association, we hosted a luncheon roundtable with the Canadian Nuclear Association. So we welcomed Dr. John Barrett to come and chat with us about what the nuclear industry is doing, where they're looking to go, what does it mean for Peterborough, how does Peterborough fit in, all of those sorts of really neat questions. And it's neat because through the Chamber Network, we have consistently had policies on nuclear through the Canadian Chamber, through the Ontario Chamber, saying we need to have a plan. As a country, as a province, we need to have a plan.
But Peterborough is a little more involved with nuclear energy than you might think.
Yes, there's about 20 plus companies.
Really?
In Peterborough that have some involvement in nuclear industry, and it starts with GE, Rolls-Royce, and then there's a lot of other companies that fit into the supply chain that they fit into.
Like manufacturing products?
Like manufacturing parts and products and pieces of, and all of these neat little things. So we're very tied into the nuclear industry. And one thing that I found very interesting, what I took away from it, was that it's very international. It's when we talk nuclear, we're not talking just Ontario or just Canada. We're talking how it is on an international stage, and how much Canada is a part of that, and I think that's really neat, and I think that's something to be proud of. We're known for safety, we're known for developing the technology, and that's really a good place to be.
That's really cool. So what's the overall demand for nuclear then?
Demand is there, and Dr. Barrett spoke, and he said that there's 5 North American new builds. They're all in the United States. There are 70 others around the world dealing with it. So, I mean, that just shows you the magnitude. And if you consider even today, on a beautiful day like this, the energy supply mix for Ontario, 60% of it was generated by nuclear. So there's a demand, and we have an industry here in Peterborough and an opportunity to take advantage of that.
Awesome.
Very, very cool. Stick around. We're going to talk about the Canadian Canoe Museum possibly relocating to the Lift Lock. And of course, Business 911 is brought to us by...
Business 911 is brought to you by Nexacom Unlimited Internet. We have what it takes.